No, no, no. Terrible shot. Well bowled, lured a rash shot. Played and missed. Nice, solid defensive shot. Nice shot, runs possible.
End of the over. The batting team are now 221 for 6.
That's right off the meat of the bat. Oh, that's nice. Good defence.
End of the over. Australia are now on 222 for 6.
Fantastic shot, but the fielder was up to the task. Good stop. Great ball. Drew the drive and beat the outside edge. Great delivery, beat the outside edge.
End of the over. Australia are now on 223 for 6.
Pulled away nicely past square leg, but just the one.
If that had been thrown to the other end, I think you'd be looking at another wicket for sure.
Quick onto that in the infield. Wow, that missed a lot. Misses everything. Well played. It's off the middle, but it may not make it to the boundary. Timed that absolutely perfectly.
Well, there wasn't a lot of time to choose the right end, but unfortunately they went for the wrong one.
Everyone's gone up. Really confident appeal. LBW starts the over with a wicket. Looked to have pitched in line and hitting live. We'll see what Big Eyes shows in the review.
Pitches in line with the stumps.
Good decision by the umpire. The challenge wasn't successful.
.35-year-old Mitchell Starc is at the crease. Well known for his aggressiveness with the bat, a career average of 20 and a high score of 99. He did most of his damage with the ball in the Caribbean, but if he's allowed, he can hang around and accelerate the score quickly.
Dug that out well. Lovely shot, but found the fielder.
Well, these are the sorts of shots you just stand and admire. Gets onto the back foot and rolls the wrists to keep control and find the boundary.
Yes, it can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes, though, you just have to accept it and move on. They'll get at least one. That's better. Certainly didn't try and overplay it and placed it beautifully.
One error followed by another. A horrible call and a horrible throw to the wrong end.
Oh, that's nice. Good defence. Lovely sound off the bat. Straight to the fielder, though. Good running, keeping the scoreboard ticking over. Pulled away, but straight to square leg. Full and wide and nicely played. Through the infield, that'll take some chasing down to stop. Nicely punched away, but the fielder may cut it off. And taken! Great catch, remained balanced, it's a ripper! Been bowling well this innings, just needs one more to top it off with a fifer. There could be a couple if they hustle. Lyon has taken guard and is ready to go. We'll be looking to settle in and work the ball around. Atkinson will look to follow up that wicket with another delivery in that corridor of uncertainty. Timed that well, but found the fielder. Went for the drive, but no connection.
End of the over. Australia are now 249 for 8.
Collects that one simple as you like, inside the ring. Of a ball, nearly caught the edge. Archer, the pace bowler, coming into the attack. Nice, solid defensive shot. Great shot, pulled straight to backward square leg though. Fantastic pull shot, got inside the line and rode the bounce well. Incredible, what a grab. Someone different now to bowl. That brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot. Well played, it's off the middle, but it may not make it to the boundary. They'll get at least one. That's right off the meat of the bat.
End of the over. The batting team are now 258 for 9.
Wood coming back on here. They've been bowling well so far. No, terrible shot. Rob Old lured a rash shot. Oh, that's nice. Good defence. Dug that out well.
End of the over. The batting team are now 258 for 9.
Got down and rolled the wrists beautifully.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot. And there was no point chasing that.
Good stop by the fielder. Bowler appreciative of the effort. Definitely saves some runs.
Well, the fielder can only fetch that, hooked away to the boundary. How will the bowler respond?
That's out of the middle of the bat.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders. Bowler needs to tighten up a bit.
Top quality bowling, close to the off stump.
Australia are now 270 for 9.
Well, that was just an awesome delivery. Whizzed past the batter, and the umpire says that's the first of 2.
It beats the outside edge. Nice cut shot, but straight to gully. Couldn't pierce the field with that shot. Went for the drive, but missed.
End of the over. Australia are now 271 for 9.
Played and missed. Nicely played.
Good throw from the deep. Bang on target.
Just about the perfect line and length there. Immaculate timing there.
Never an extra run on that arm. Great throw back in from the deep.
Doesn't beat the infield. Drops. What a let-off. Thin edge.
End of the over. The batting team are now 279 for 9.
How will he reply?
Great ball. Drew the drive and beat the outside edge. Misses everything. Well-timed shots, but found the fielder.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot.
Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery, I wonder. Wow, that missed a lot.
Still honing in on their lines. Batter happy to let it go through.
Atkinson coming back into the attack. They'll be wanting to improve their figures a bit. A quick wicket would do nicely. Shot, just leant back and punched the ball through the offside. Through the gap. and that'll be 4.
You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection.
They'll get at least 1. Head was over the ball and well timed, but just couldn't find the gap.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary. Might look to go big again here.
Nice shot. Cut away, running towards the boundary. That'll take some chasing.
That was a beautiful shot. Rocks onto the back foot and stabs the ball away. Fielders had no chance. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Well timed, but found the fielder. Big shout from the bowler. Oh, that's nice. Good defence. Dug that out well. Nice, solid defensive shot.
End of the over, Australia.
They've bowled beautifully so far. Deserves to pick up a 5th wicket. Shot should pick up a run. Couldn't beat the fielder. Timed it well, though.
That was a tremendous delivery. Fizzed through to the keeper. No more short balls this over.
There'll be runs here. Well played, but he finds the fielder that time. Quick arm in, that was a missed opportunity there. Need to take those moments by the scruff of the neck.
End of the over, Australia are now
Cars back on now.
for 9. Change of bowling, the fast bowler comes into the attack.
That's better. Certainly didn't try and overplay it and placed it beautifully.
Good return there, back from the deep.
Drives it, wild shot. Timed that well, but found the fielder. Drives it, complete miss.
Australia are now 304 for 9.
Been bowling well this innings, just needs one more to top it off with a fifer. Looks like the new ball is taken. Captain wants to mop the tail up, probably. Atkinson having a fine day out. Brilliant bowling so far, and just needs the one for a fifer. Couldn't get it through the field. Well, they quickly get through for the single. No real pressure from the fielders in close. Wood collects. Nice shot by the batsman.
End of the over. Australia are now 306 for 9.
Stark has already got the big shot away this over. Now they can just focus on playing the next ball on its merits. Great delivery, beat the outside edge. No, terrible shot. Middle that one, great timing. Good stop, probably managed to prevent 4 runs. Peach of a ball, nearly caught the edge. Well bowled, lured a rash shot. Borlands. Good shot, but couldn't beat the field.
Australia are now on 312 for 9.
They've bowled beautifully so far. Deserves to pick up a 5th wicket. Oh, that's nice. Good defence. Well played. It's off the middle, but it may not make it to the boundary. That was hit hard and the fielder was ready for it. Bowler and keeper appreciate the effort too. Can't get that outside the ring field. It's the outside edge. There'll be runs here.
That was a good strong throw back in, right over the stumps.
Went for the drive, but no connection. Lovely sound off the bat. Straight to the fielder though. Went for the drive, but missed.
Oh, that's a great take. Needed a big stretch to save any runs.
Archer back into bowl here. They'll be wanting to improve their figures. A wicket would do nicely. That's right off the meat of the bat. Well timed, but straight to the fielder. Played and missed. Nice shot. Cut away, running towards the boundary. That'll take some chasing.
Boland was quick onto that one. Cut it away, through the field and to the boundary.
Cuts it away, but finds the man just behind point.
Australia are now 320 for 9.
They've gone up here. Absolutely middled that.
The gap was left open for them and they were happy to oblige. Picked it early, got into position well and punched it to the boundary.
Great ball, drew the drive and beat the outside edge. Misses everything. This is a big appeal. Pulled away, beat square leg, fine leg coming round.
The short ball's picked up early here, not the best delivery, but certainly was a good shot to dispatch it. How will he reply?
Straight drive, mid-off, will cut that one off. Great stop by the fielder. The ball was travelling and they collected it brilliantly. Nice looking shots, but found the fielder.
End of the over. Australia are now on 330 for 9.
Wow, that missed a lot. Can't get it through, straight to the fielder.
Well, that was just an awesome delivery. Whizzed past the batter, and the umpire says that's the first of 2.
There'll be runs here. That's a solid shot. Lovely shot, really good. The bowler threw out a little tempter, and the batter was up to it.
Good throw from the deep, bang on target.
Played that well, but straight to the fielder. Would have wanted more from that shot.
A lovely shorter ball, just keeping them honest. Still got a chance to use another one this over.
A new bowler is coming into the attack.
Change of bowling, the right armour is coming into the attack.
Oh, that's nice. Good defence. Nice, solid defensive shot. Well-timed shots, but found the fielder.
End of the over. Australia are now 335 for 9.
Drives it, wild shot. Well played, it's off the middle, but it may not make it to the boundary.
End of the over. The batting team.
The end of the session, we've seen some great cricket so far. See you soon. I'm off for a cucumber sandwich. Atkinson having a fine day out. Brilliant bowling so far, and just needs the one for a fiver. Dug that out well. Shot should pick up a run. That's gone straight to the fielder.
End of the over. The batting team are now...
Wood, coming back into the attack, has done well so far.
Change of bowling. The captain is going with pace.
Borland played that well, but found the fielder. Early call, easy single in the end. Finds the fielder with that shot.
End of the over. The batting team...
Been bowling well this innings, just needs one more to top it off with a 5-for. Got on the inside and played that wonderfully well. The fielder needs to work hard to stop that. That's out of the middle of the bat.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that. That showed great skill, lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading.
Couldn't pierce the field with that shot. Well bowled, lured, a rash shot. There could be a couple if they hustle.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, dispatches it to the boundary. Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary.
And taken! Great catch, remain balanced, it's a ripper. As the openers get ready, they're only slightly behind. The bowlers will hope for an early breakthrough or two to make their modest lead seem even more daunting. OK, everything seems to be in order. Day 3 of the Perth Ashes Test about to commence. Nicely played, runs one. Fielder collects that one, no problem. Well, they quickly get through for the single. No real pressure from the fielders in close.
Ben Duckett in the middle. One of the players that's prospered from the McCullum Bazball mentality. Came back into the England team after 6 years and he's averaged 45 since, mostly in English conditions. A bit like Brooke, who'll be playing in Australian conditions for the first time.
You can just feel the sheer excitement around the ground right now. Head was over the ball and well timed, but just couldn't find the gap. It is so clear that all these spectators here today are completely enthralled and energised, judging by the noise. Outside edge, but that'll be safe, and another boundary. The bowler in disbelief at that one. It is the most enthusiastic crowd you could ever see right now. There's a buzz, a real buzz coming from the stands. Great shot, at least one on offer. And the spectators here at the moment absolutely captivated by what they're watching.
A little bit of wobble on that ball. It's safely taken by the keeper. Not enough on it to entice a shot, though.
Going with pace now.
And left alone again. Through to the keeper again.
Doesn't beat the infield. And the spectators are absolutely brimming with anticipation. Oh, that's nice. Good defence. It's almost palpable, the excitement emanating from this crowd at the moment.
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
There'll be runs here. Fielder gathers that one up. The spectators are absolutely buzzing right now. Huge levels of excitement all around this ground.
End of the over. The batting team are now 7 for none.
Straight drive, mid-off, will cut that one off. The atmosphere is electric. You can really feel the buzz around the spectator areas.
Duckett watched it closely and let that go through to the keeper.
Nice shot, runs possible. It's evident and ever so audible that the crowd is at near bursting point with excitement at today's play. Poor shot, really lucky. Played and missed. This is a big appeal. There is an almost tangible fervour throughout the crowd at the moment.
Duckett left alone through to the keeper.
9 for none.
Timed that absolutely perfectly. Well, the tension is extraordinary. The crowd are on the edge of their seats. Cuts it away, but finds the man just behind point. Well played, could be a quick single. The crowd is electric right now. Got on the inside and played that wonderfully well. The fielder needs to work hard to stop that. Duckett, good shot, but couldn't beat the field.
End of the over. The batting team are now on 13 for none.
Good stop. Probably managed to prevent 4 runs. Returned back in from the deep. Well directed as well. Scamper through for a single. Infield needs to be walking in more there. And that's dropped. Oh no. edged. What a delivery. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, last ball to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. There could be a couple if they hustle. Can't get it through. Straight to the fielder.
End of the over. The batting team are now 16 for 9.
Nice shot, and they'll pick up a couple. Nicely played, runs one.
A little bit of wobble on that ball. It's safely taken by the keeper. Not enough on it to entice a shot, though.
That's right off the meat of the bat. Good shot, but finds the fielder.
End of the over. England are now on 21 for 9.
Misses everything. Oh, that's nice. Good defence. Quick onto that in the infield. Good arm from the deep there, and on target, no less. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitching it on a length is obviously the way to go. Great shot, at least one on offer. Labuschagne collects. Nice shot by the batsman.
England are now on 24 for 9.
Well played, but he finds the fielder that time.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders. How will he reply?
Couldn't beat the fielder. Timed it well, though. Good running there. These two are communicating well.
No shot offered there. And left alone again. Through to the keeper again.
Fantastic shot, but the fielder was up to the task. Good stop.
32 for none.
Going a spin now.
Spinner coming on to bowl.
That's a solid shot. On target despite the distance.
A more aggressive look to the field. A few more catches in place.
Got on the inside and played that wonderfully well. The fielder needs to work hard to stop that. Nice, solid defensive shot. Everyone's gone up for that. They're confident about this one. Glanced away, but fine, short, fine leg. Big shout from the bowler. Got down and rolled the wrists beautifully.
End of the over. The score is